What's going on? Welcome to my channel, and today we are finally back again into Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. As you guys know, Master Duel has always been a free-to-play game, and alongside with the new seasons, we are getting a bunch of free stuff and free rewards. Now as a beginner, you might wonder where should I start from and what kind of deck should I own. Now the answer is easy, because today I'm going to introduce you guys the tier 1 deck in Master Duel right now, which is Zoodiac Tribrigade. So let's just take a look at the deck list I'm using right now. Obviously I'm using Triple Maxi. Maxi allows you to draw a card every time opponents special summon the monsters. So we can just draw a bunch of cards if we use Maxi on opponent's turn. Of course we are using Triple Ash Blossom. If opponent trying to search a card or draw some cards, we can just Ash them and negate the effect. We are also running double Call by the Grave. Call by the Grave is good at countering both Maxi and also Ash Blossom. So these 3 cards, Maxi, Ash Blossom and Call by the Grave, it's like countering each other. They are just like Uno reverse card.
It's my life, it's now or
Thousand years later.
Since this deck is called Zoodiac Tribrigade, we are running some Zoodiac monsters and also Tribrigade monsters. Overall, this is just a very decent Zoodiac Tribrigade deck. If you need more details or info about the deck list, you can just check out Master Duel Meta and refers to the top player deck profile. The reason why this deck is so good is because this deck is just good going both second and going first. Talking about going second, we are running cards like Harpy's Feather Duster, destroy all spell and trap opponent control, Raigeki, destroy all monsters, or even Lightning Storm. We are also running some cards like Droplet as well. Droplet can negate face-up monster on the field. Zoodiac Tribrigade is also a very cool deck because they are having so many boss monsters. For example, AA Zeus D1 Thunder. Zeus can wipe the whole field. It's just a very cool big boss monsters. Also we have Charade. Charade can untargetable banish 1 card on the field. Access Core Talker can banish Link monster and destroy cards on the field. Last but not least, we have Appaloosa that helps to set up multiple negates. So I think that's all for the deck list. Let's jump into some deals. Okay, so we basically got 2 replays right here, and this is the first one. This is our starting hand. We got Tanky. If you have Tanky on your hand, just go ahead and activate your Tanky. Tanky is going to search Fractal. Now we want to activate Fractal effect to send Kitty and also sending Nervo. The reason why we do that is because we want to add a Tribrigade monster to our hand, which is Fractal. We add back the Fractal. Now we're going to summon our Fractal. And right now we're going to banish 4 cards and summon out our Farigid. Now Farigid is going to activate to special summon our Chorus. Now we want to link away our Farigid and also Fractal into Rago. And now Farigid when sent to the grave can activate to draw a card and also return back a card. We're going to return back our evenly match because it's useless. Now we're going to activate Chorus effect to banish 2 again. Now we want to banish 2 and summon our Bear Brown. Once you do that, then just link all into Appaloosa. And Bear Brown activate to search your trap and also return back a card. We're going to return back our Kaiju.
oh my god! Wow!
And just like that, you see opponent is surrender. Since we link all our material into Appaloosa, Appaloosa is having 3 negates. 3 negates and plus this trap, right? You got 3 negates and 1 banish. And then we also have 1 imperm. And just like that, opponent just screw over. This is an example of how powerful is the deck. This is our second replay. And the same thing, I think this replay we are going first, if I'm right. Yeah. And we pretty much draw the same opening hand. We are going to use Tanky, do the same thing. Add the Fractal, activate, send Kitty, Kitty is going to send Novo, Novo is going to add another Tribrigade to our hand. Add back our Fractal. Now we're going to Novo summon our Fractal, Fractal is going to banish 2 into Farigate, special summon our Chorus, the same thing. You already know this combo, I just talked about it just now. Okay, Rago. And banish 2 again into Bearbram. Farigate is going to draw and return. Chorus banish 2 into Bearbram. And now we have our boss monsters, which is Appaloosa with 3 negates. You can negate up to 3 times during opponent's turn. And we are going to search the trap as well because of Bearbram. Okay, now we're going to set our reward, which is our trap. We're going to set it down. Our opponent is using a deck called Trap Tricks. It's going to activate the monster effect. Of course, we are going to negate. Negate. Okay, he's going to link again into another monsters. But it's fine because we still have 2 more negates. Okay. It's going to set the card. Of course, we are going to banish the face down card. Activate reward, summon our Shrek. Using 4 cards to summon our Shrek. Shrek is going to untargetable, banish 1 card on the field. We are going to banish the face down trap card. He's going to chain the Trap Tricks, it's fine. Just let me to activate. And because of the Novo is sent to the grave, right? We can activate Novo again to add another card to our hand. PT is going to send another Tribrigade. Novo is going to add. You see, we keep adding and we keep interrupt our opponent. That's why this deck is so good. It's going to activate again. Like I said, our Appaloosa is having so much negates. And after doing this, we still have 1 more negate. And it's basically our turn. Our turn, we are trying to OTK. We're going to summon our Fractal. Fractal is going to banish. Banish 4 again. Summon another Shrek. Shrek is going to banish again. This time we are going to banish the spell because the spell is very annoying. And Fractal is going to activate to send Kitty. Kitty is going to send Novo, the same thing. Novo is going to add another Tribrigade to our hand. And right now we are just going to battle because we can't do much here. And we still have 1 negate for Appaloosa. And also we have Call by the Grave. This card right here, Call by the Grave. We're going to set it down. Call by the Grave is good for countering the graveyard effect. So our opponent is just basically just setting cards, right? Because he can't do anything because I have negates, I have graveyard negates. Just too hard for him to play through. And now we are just going to easy OTK him. Summon another beast. And Shrek, when another beast is summoned to the field, right, we can activate Shrek again, which is banish 1 card on the field. So we are basically going to banish 1 of this card. And we're just going to attack him and he's dead. No, that's why I think he surrendered. Yeah, he surrendered after this. You can see the deck is just super crazy. Sometimes you don't even have to pray. You just, show your cards to your opponent and your opponent just instant surrender when they see this deck. That's why this deck is tier 1. And I think nothing much about the deck. If you need more info, you can check out like Master Duel Meta and check for the top player deck profile. And that's all for the video today. Hope you guys have a great day. And thank you so much for watching. See you guys in the next video. Peace.